Welcome back to the lesson of Microsoft PowerPoint. In this lesson, I'm going to show you about the paragraph section in Home tab. Okay, well, paragraph section is an essential section in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so obviously if you want to organize your paragraphs and all of your contents inside Microsoft PowerPoint and make your presentation look a bit more clean and organized, obviously the paragraph section is going to help you through the process. So first things first, what I'm going to do is have, a slide. Okay, now you can see that I have my slide over here. Then you can also select this type of layout, whichever one you want. Okay, that is going to be up to you. So first off, what I'm going to do is going to be add in a couple of text so that I can arrange my text. Okay, so let's say the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Hit on a full stop. Okay, now as we're done, what I'm gonna do is going to be starting off with the alignment. Well, the alignment section is very important, so it's going to allow you to select the type of text or the type of alignment you want to use. So first off, what you're going to do is select the text, and you can see the alignment text are also over here, but there are 3 of them, but here there are 4 of them. Okay, the last one is justify, which does not appear over when you select the text in this section. So first one is going to be left align. So if you want to align all of your text to be left instead of starting from over here, then you can use this tool of left align, which is also the shortcut key of Control L. I'm going to show you both of the method. I'm going to click on align left, and you can see the text now appears like this. All will start from the left side. Okay, so that will be basically it. And what I'm going to do is press on Control L. I'm going to select on it, and you can see Control plus L. I'm going to make it to be centered, and I'm going to press on Control plus L, and you can see that they are now left aligned. Now the one is going to be center, so you have to press Control plus E. But what I'm going to do is just press on over here, and you can see that it will be center aligned. You can also press Control plus E to do that. So I'm going to press Control plus E instead of using the key mouse, and you can see that they are center aligned. Then we have is the right align tool. If you want to do that, just press on Control plus R, or also use this tool. That is also doable. I'm going to press Control plus R, and you can see that it will look like this. Okay, if you want it to be justified, just press on this and it will be justified. So how does justify help you? So it's going to have all the text in a specific type of line. Okay, lazy dog in the scorching sun. Now what I'm going to do is justify all of them. Now you can see that all of them are like this, but when I press on L, you will see that all of them will be over at the left. But if you press justified, it will end on a line and have more spaces in between them. Okay, so that is what justify does. Then we have is line spacing. If you want to add more more columns in a specific type of page, you can do that. Okay, but first off, just as I told you, I'm going to do line spacing first. If you want more spaces in between lines, then you can select on this tool, and you can select the type of space you want to add. Let's say if you want 3, you can do that. If you want 2.5, 2.0, 1.5, and 1. If you want to see more options, just select on more options and then select the indent spacing, before, after, and line spacing. Okay, but I'm going to show you just this. So if you want 1.5, just click on it, and you can see the spaces in between them. If you want to do 2.5 or 2.0, you can also select on them, and 3.0 at last. But I'm going to keep it at 1.0 because I like it better. Okay, I'm going to increase the size of it. You can resize them however you want, like this, and your text will change its size. Then what I'm going to show you is going to be this one, which is also add or remove column. If you want 2 columns or 3 columns and a specific page, then you can do that. So I'm going to click on here and add 2 columns. Now you can see the lazy. What I'm going to do is hit enter, and you can see it will look like this, but I'm going to show you it a bit later so that you will find it to be more easier to find and easier to see and notice. First, what I'm going to show you is going to be bullets. Okay, bullets are those type of tools which helps you to make bullets of each and every content or points. Okay, so let's say I'm going to click on bullets, and you can also select different type of bullets you want. Let's say you have different type of formats, but first off, let's start off with this. Okay, let's say banana, orange. Let's say I'm going to click on over here. Let's say I'm going to have to add it on subtitle. I'm going to click on bullets, banana, orange, Then we have is papaya, and all of those. You can see all of them are now bullets. Okay, if you want to change the bullet style, just click on over here and select the ones you want. You can see that they will differentiate from one by one. If you want more type of bullets, you can click on bullets and numbers and select the color and also the size of them. You can, let's say I'm going to select on this, press on OK, and you can see the color has changed. Now you can also do a couple of those, like making up your own type of like bullets. You can just click on customize, or you can use this these tools or these symbols. Let's press OK, and they will turn out to be like that. But if you want different type of images, you can also do that. Click on over here, bullets and numberings, click on picture, and you can use stock images, online pictures from icons and all of those. Let's say I'm from a file. I'm gonna click on over here. Let's say I'm gonna go to desktop. Let's say I'm gonna select on new folder and select on this one. Click on insert, and they will change to be like them. See, this is like very simple, right? You can use whichever type of bullet you want. Then we have is numbering. If you want to do numbering, you can also do that. Let's say if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, and this Roman number sticks. Okay, then we have is lowercase ABC and lowercase Roman numbers, and all of those will appear up. Let's say I'm going to use this, and if I do this, you will see 4 will appear up. Eventually they are not visible because of the color, so I'm going to change it again. I'm going to click on bullets and numbers and change the color to be black. Okay, hit on enter, and you can see the numbers will add up. But if you don't want any bullets, just click on backspace and you can type your own data again without making it any bullets. Okay, and then you're done with bullets. Okay, now I'm going to do is select all of those and keep them to be left aligned. Now the next thing is going to be a bit different. Let's say I'm going to add in another content. Let's say papaya and then strawberry. Okay, now when I hit on enter, you can see that it is going like this. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hit on backspace. Now I'm going to show you this line spacing, or this option called add or remove column. Now I'm going to press on 2 columns, and you will see it will start from over here. I'm going to hit on backspace. Okay, now it has started from here, and now it is going to be 5. It's going to start from over here. If you want more columns, you can also do that. 3. If you want more, just click on more columns and you will be able to do that. You can add even 10. Hit on enter. You will see 10 of them will appear up. Okay, but I don't want that. I'm going to click on 1 or 2 or 3, whichever one I want according to my content. Okay, and now you know how this section or this tool works, add or remove column. Then we have is the indent. Okay, so first off, if you want to increase the level, you will see it will go more over there, going to the right, and if you go like do this, it will go more to the left. Okay, so that is how it actually works, the level. Then what we're going to do is text direction. Okay, if you want to change the text direction, you can do that. Let's say I'm going to rotate all of them 90 degrees. It's going to rotate 90 degrees. If you want keep them to be 270 degree, they're going to rotate 270 degree. If you want stacked, you can also keep it like this. Okay, but I don't want it, so I'm going to keep it all to be horizontal. Then we have is align text. If you want to keep all of them to be according to your desire, so I'm going to keep it like this and select all of them. Then I'm going to align the text to be middle, and all of them will appear in the middle. If you want them at the bottom, they will appear all at the bottom. Okay, so as I don't have a lot of data, you cannot see the difference. But eventually, if you did, like if I had a lot of data, then you could like literally see how it actually works. And you can see that they are at the bottom, or maybe at the middle, wherever it is. Okay, if you type in the middle, they will be appeared in the middle. Okay, so now you know how it actually works. Then the last one is going to be convert to smart art graphic. Okay, and another method of making your bullets to look a bit better is going to be converting to smart art. So select all of your text and convert to smart art. You can see that there are a couple of these options which you can apply. You can see that the bullets are now changing into different type of graphic content. Okay, you can select on more smart art graphics and then select whichever one you want according to the category. Let's say I want office.com. You can select whichever one you want, and you can also see a preview of them. Okay, so you can go through each and every one of them, like list, process, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, matrix, pyramid, picture, office.com, all of those. Let's say I'm going to use this or this. I'm going to press on OK, and now you will see all of them will appear just like this. You can also even add photos. So this is what this paragraph section does for you, and this is like very useful. Okay, so hope you guys like understood everything about this lesson on learning about the paragraph section. So thank you for watching this video and also staying with us. Welcome to another lesson of Microsoft PowerPoint. In this lesson, I'm going to show you about the drawing and editing section of Microsoft PowerPoint. And after this lesson is done, we are going to be done with the Home tab. Then we're going to go to Insert tab. Then later on, go to Design and Transitions and Animations and all of those. Okay? So what we're going to learn is about the Drawing tab. But first off, I'm going to show you how you can make a text box. Okay? So most of the time when you open up Microsoft PowerPoint, you're going to see this title. So I'm going to make new text box or new slide. I'm going to delete this and you're going to see something like this. But what if you don't have something like this? I'm going to delete it. Delete it. Now how are you going to be able to add in your content? Obviously it's not going to appear up. So obviously you're going to need to make a text box. There are two ways how you can make a text box. First is going to be in the drawing section, and also you can go to the insert section and make your own text box, okay, which is also a part of the text. So I'm going to go to home. I'm going to select on this text box, okay. You can see that this is an icon of a text box. I'm going to click on it and you will see that your cursor will turn into something like of this pointer. Now you can hold on to your left mouse key and drag it to make a text box to your desire or your size. You can see that I have made a text box. Now I can add in my data, right? So this is very simple of how you can add in your text box. Then we're gonna go to the drawing section. So as we're done with this text box on how you'll be able to do it, now let's type in a ton of data. Let's say I am now watching this. Let's say I'm gonna type in this video. And that will be it. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to increase the font a bit. Now another way of managing this text box is going to be, you can replace it or position it according to your desire. You can also shape it according to your desire. You can increase the size, decrease the size, and also even the content like this. Okay, this is very simple, right? Now what I'm going to do is show you how you can make shapes and also add content there. So what you're going to do is select on this option, which is more, click on here, and you will see all of the options will appear over here. If you feel like this is more congested, what you're going to do is go to insert, and here you will see the option of shapes. Click on this shapes option. You can select whichever shape you want. Let's say I'm going to use a circle. Okay, I'm going to make a circle. So I'm going to do is select on flowchart, and that will be connector. Now what I'm going to do is make a circle. Now you can see that I have made a circle. Now I'm going to show you a tip of how you can make a perfect shape on any shapes. So I'm going to do is click on the circle, hold on to shift. Now I'm going to make a perfect circle. You can see wherever I drag, it's still going to be a perfect shaped circle, right? So this is the tip of how we can make a perfectly shaped, literally any shape. So I'm going to click on insert. I'm going to select another shape. Let's say I'm going to need a triangle. Hold on to shift. I'm going to make it. But what if I do is click on shape, click on triangle, and make this, but you can see that this will not work, or this will not be exactly perfect. So what you have to do is just hold on to shift and then drag your mouse holding onto your left mouse key, and you will get a perfectly shaped shape, right? Very simple. I'm going to cut all of those. And another thing you have to keep in mind that you can obviously add in text in those shapes. What you have to do is double click on it and you will see your cursor will appear over here. Let's say I'm going to type in this is blue, okay? Blue. I'm going to type in over here. Let's say I'm going to keep it to be green, eventually if it's not. So I'm just going to show you how you can add in text over here. You can add in more than just text. But as this is the lesson about drawing, so I'm going to keep it like this. If you want more lines, you can also select those lines. So I'm going to click on lines and make my own line. You can see the line has been created. I'm going to go to home again. I'm going to select on this arrow. I'm going to click on here and you can see an arrow has been made. If you want more different type of lines which you can make, let's say I'm going to use this freeform scribble. You can make also scribbles. Okay, now you can see that both of them or all of them are very simple. We have this undo tool, what I'm going to show you a bit later, okay, and how it actually works, so you don't have to worry that much. Then we have is a lot of these tools which you can actually use, and you just have to fiddle through them so you can actually get it. Now what I'm going to show you is going to be how you can actually change the shape and convert it. What you have to do is select on the shape, double click on it, and you will see shape format. Then you can do is edit on shape and click on change shape. Then let's say I'm going to select on here and you can see the shape has been changed. So that is how you can change the shape. I'm going to do is click on shape. Then what you're going to do is edit the points. What you can do is select on over here, okay, which you see over here, and you can change it according to your desire. Okay, now another way of how you can do that is going to be edit shape. and edit the points. So I'm going to click on over here. I'm going to click on edit shape, edit points, and then you will be able to edit those points too and make your own type of shape. Let's say I'm going to keep it like this, and you can see that this is my new shape right now. So I hope you guys understood everything on this drawing section, which I did. Now what I'm going to show you is going to be arrange. Let's say I'm going to keep it to be over here. Now you can see that this is overlapping, but I want it to be beneath it. So I'm going to do is click on arrange. Let's say I'm going to send it to back, and you can see that this is now up. Okay, if you wanted to bring it to send it to back now this will be over it now. Okay, you can do a lot of those from over here. Let's say if you want to group all of them together, what you have to do is control, select on each of these shapes, click on arrange, and group them together. And there is also a shortcut key of Control G, which you can do. Press on Control G, and they will be together again. Hold on to Shift, Control G, and they are now together. You can move them together. But if you don't select them together or group them together, Control G or Control G again, I'm going to do is select them individually. I'm going to click on arrange and ungroup them. Now you will see when I change it or drag it, it will change its shape individually or change its position individually. Then we have is quick styles. You can see that there are a lot of these formats. So I'm going to click on over here. Let's say I'm going to do this over here, select on it, and you will be able to click on quick styles and use different type of quick format. So you don't have to do it individually and obviously take a bit of time. Then we have is shape fill, shape outline, and shape effect. Let's say if you want to change the color of the shape, select on shape fill, and you can change the color of the shape according to your desire. You can also add in picture, eyedrop, also gradient tool, and also add texture. All is going to be up to your desire. Now I'm going to do is shape fill, click on gradient. You can add in your type of gradient that will be appeared over here. I'm going to click on shape fill, and you can select more color fill according to this and click on custom, and you can select whichever color you want. Press on OK, and that will be directly applied. If you want to change the color of the outline, click on shape outline, and you can change the color of the outline. If you want no outline, just click on no outline. You can also change the type of outline it is. You can change the thickness. Then you can also change the sketch type. Then you can also add dashes. Select on whichever one you want, and if you want more options, just click on more lines, and more of these will appear up and according to your desire. Then we have is shape effect. Click on shape effect. You will be able to select any of these presets or any of these effects you can apply. You can see now a shadow has been added. Let's say I'm going to add in some glow. You can select whichever color of glow you want, and that will appear over here. Now we're done with this drawing section. Now I'm going to show you editing. In the editing, you will find tool, replace, and select. If you want to select, you can select all at once. It will select all of the content in your screen. Then we have select objects. You can select single ones. Then last one is going to be selection panel. You can select each and every one of those. Well, I'm going to show you a bit of it later on. Okay, so I'm going to do is going to be replace. Let's say a replace tool is a lot similar to the Microsoft Word one. Okay, so let's say what I'm going to do is click on what I'm going to find. Let's say I'm going to do a search for am. I'm going to select on find next, and you can see am has been found. If you want to replace it, just click on replace with will. Hit on replace, and that will be replaced. Okay, so this is very simple. If you want to see more match case, find whole word only, then you can also do all of those. Select on the replace, and that will open up the same section like find. Okay, if you want to replace fonts, you can also do that. Let's say I'm using Calibri body, Calibri light, or Calibri body. So I'm going to use Calibri. Now let's say I'm going to change it with let's say Bembo. Replace, and you can see the font has been changed. Let's say I'm going to change it to something like Cloudy old style. Replace, and you can see the font has been changed. Well, it has a vast amount of tool. So hope you guys understood everything about this lesson on drawing section and editing section. So hope you guys understood everything about this lesson and all of the steps. Just practice a bit and you will get all of those. And even if you did not, you just have to fiddle through Microsoft PowerPoint a bit more and use each of those tools, how those exactly work. Or you can just see all of my videos and try practicing on your own, and then at a time you will be professional at it. So thank you for staying with us and watching this video.